Hello, welcome to the channel today. Today I'm going to be talking about my 2018 Toyota Camry. We're going to go over the 5 things that we don't like about that car. So these are all just opinions, keep that in mind, just experience that we've had owning the car. And today is February 14th, 2021, and I am in Texas, North Texas, and it is like a freak snowstorm here. So I'm gonna go in the garage and do this video in the garage and go inside and get warmed up. So stand by. Alright, so I'm back in the garage. It's a little bit warmer in here, not completely warm. But anyway, so I'm gonna go inside the car and we're gonna sit down and we're gonna talk about the 5 things that we don't like about this car. Okay, so the things that I'm gonna talk about, they're not in any particular order. So we'll just get started. The first thing that we don't like about this car is this panel here, this piano black. No matter how hard you try, it always gets dirty. It always, anytime you touch it, it gets of course my hands are dry right now, it's really cold outside, but in the summertime, your skin's oily. Anytime you touch this, fingerprints show up. We keep one of these little California car dusters, we keep it in this car, and you're constantly having to wipe that thing down, and then as soon as you do, you know, not even a minute or two later, it's got dust or dirt or just, and we don't even live in like a dusty climate. So anyway, that's the first thing we don't like. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if there's some special cleaning solution you can use on that piano black or what, or if we just got to keep wiping it down, but that's what we do now for now. So anyway, that's number 1. So number 2 on my list is this little screen right here that's in the dash. It's operated by this over here, but it's not very intuitive, I guess, to me, and like I said, these are all personal preferences, but there's just a lot of information in this screen, a lot of things to flip through. It's just got a lot of information, and it seems like they could have just made this a little simpler. See, I don't even know how to, I don't drive this car a lot, but when I do, this is one of the things that aggravates me about it. There's so much unnecessary detail in this little screen, in my opinion. I think they could have maybe, I mean, the tachometer in this car, this isn't really a performance car. I mean, it seems like they could have made this smaller, did something different. I don't know. There's just a lot of information crammed into this screen right here. And honestly, I have to wear reading glasses. I'm almost 50 years old. So without my reading glasses on, this is hard to see while you're driving down the road to me. I don't really care for it. But like I said, these are just personal opinions that we have. We've had this car for about 3.5 years. So that is number 2 on the list, is that screen right there. Okay, so number 3 on the list also, this is one of my personal pet peeves. The volume knob is in a really weird location. It's way up high here on the console. You can see the air conditioning controls, and I don't know why they didn't put it down here somewhere. But when you're driving this car, so I'm sitting in the driver's seat right here, you have to like reach around the steering wheel to get it. And I know it has the volume control right here on the steering wheel. For whatever reason, I've never gotten in the habit of using this. My F-150 has this on the steering wheel. I don't think I've ever touched it. I always go to the knob for the volume. That's just me. And it's just in, I mean, you can see here where I'm sitting. It's just in an odd spot. When you go to change the volume, you without looking, you just kind of intuitively, you know, go to this area here. But no, the knob is like way up here. And the way that the dash is made, it's slanted back, so it's even a little bit further away. See, if it's kind of hard to tell, you can't really see my elbow, but like here, my elbow's bent. When I go up to the volume knob, my arm's almost straight out. So I don't know. It's a tiny pet peeve. goofy, I'm sure. But anyway, just one of my pet peeves, the location of that volume knob. It seems like it could have been put down here and it would have been a lot better. So number 4 on the list, this is my wife's main pet peeve. This is the vanity mirror on the sun visor. And then that's, you can see, and I apologize for this being in not good light, but it just goes to prove my point even more. So I've got the 2 map lights on. This is the vanity mirror. There's no light on the vanity mirror. So when you open it, there's no light above here. There's no light anywhere. So yeah, just kind of strange. I mean, this isn't a base model car. This is the XSE. It's just the 4-cylinder, but I mean, this car has leather seats. It's got all this fancy tech in the dash. It's got this screen, digital climate control, all these knobs on the steering wheel. And like I said, this car's got leather. I mean, power, everything. And for them to really cheap out on the vanity mirror, not putting a light on it, this is a 2018 model. Just seems really strange, really cheap, just really an odd decision, in my opinion, and in my wife's opinion as well. So that's something, I don't know why they did that, but anyway, something that we don't like about this car. So this is the last thing that we don't like about this car. It's not the reliability of the engine, it is the way that the power is delivered. This XSE has 206 horsepower advertised by Toyota. I think it's 3 more horsepower than the other models because it has a little bit different exhaust on it. With that being said, the torque number, I can't remember offhand. I believe it's like 170 something, which is kind of opposite of the way most modern 4-cylinder turbos operate. So this is a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. Like the Honda Accord Sport is a 2.0 liter, but it's got a turbo. But this car, to get that 203 horsepower out of it, you really got to wring it out. You really got to, you know, it doesn't come in till the top of the RPM range. So not only is the power, I don't think, adequate, I think they should have put a turbo on this car and put the XSE in the same class as the Accord Sport. With, I believe the Accord Sport has 240 horsepower, somewhere in that range. Just a little 40 or 50 more horsepower and a little bit more torque down low would make it a lot more fun to drive. But then again, it's not a sports car. I mean, it looks kind of sporty on the outside, being the XSE model, but gets really good gas mileage. And like I said, we've had 0 reliability problems. We've had this car for 3.5 years. We bought it, I believe, in September of 2017 when this body style first came out. I don't know if you noticed before in the other part of the video, it's got 58 some odd thousand miles on it. So, I mean, we drive our cars, you know, we put some miles on them. So, but yeah, it'd just be a little bit more fun. I mean, you can get out in traffic, but you really got to give it some gas to get to that, you know, RPM where the horsepower is living. So anyway, that's the last thing that we don't like about our 2018 Toyota Camry. So with all that being said, do we not like the car? No, we love the car. It's a great car. It's very comfortable, gets good gas mileage, has been super reliable. We love the car. My wife likes it. She likes the look. She likes the way it drives, all that stuff. But no car's perfect, so I just wanted to point out some things that we've come to not be so joyous about in our ownership of the car, and just something to think about whenever you're looking for one of these cars. These are coming onto the used market now. So I just thought I'd make this video and point out some of the things in detail that we don't like about the car. I'm going to make another video of things that we love about the car. Also, I've got another full review of this car, kind of a driving review of the car, if you want to check that video out too. So I've got an oil change video on this car. Actually, I've got 2 oil change videos that I've done on this car, kind of instructional videos. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. I made this one kind of short. Please remember to subscribe. That helps out so much. Subscriptions to the channel have been going up here lately, and I appreciate each and every one of you subscribing. I truly do. So please remember to subscribe, share the video, like the video, comment on the video. If you own one of these and you got some things that you don't like about your car, let me know in the comments. So I appreciate it, and be nice to each other, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.